Great to have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's Game 1. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. We've got the visitors facing the home team. You take a look at the home team.
Well, more than anything, they're looking to avoid a letdown. Sometimes you get home court advantage and you maybe take your foot off the pedal a little, but they do not want to start slow and give their opponent confidence.
You look at the Bobcats. Here's Mack. Outside White. No good on the three.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Porzingis. Pass to Wembanyama. And he lays it up and in.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Gotta learn your lesson.
Launches a three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. First quarter, just over a minute played. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all three looks.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's White. Here's Mack. It's good.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
Pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one. And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Here's Mack.
They're amped up on D, contesting everything.
No good on the quick three. The three from Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Mack. And he dunks it down.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
Here's Arenas. And he throws it down with one hand.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Three-pointer on target from range.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And he comes up with a bucket.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Pass to Mack. Will it go? It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Porzingis misses. Charlotte trails by 15. White for three. Charlotte, no good that time either. The three from Wembanyama. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to Garnett.
First team foul. Bobcats substitution. Number 13. Javon.
Here's Arenas. Lets the three fly. Richards pulls it in. Fires the three. And Charlotte another three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Garnett. Launches it. Good. And the assist to Wembanyama. Garnett's got 7.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Bobcats substitution. Number 4.
The home team on D. The lead is 15. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Cunningham on the wing. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Cunningham's got his second bucket of the night. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Arenas. Back to Porzingis. Porter with the steal. Here's Mack. Now here's Ivy. Cunningham looking it over. Porter a screen. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And this is where Cade Cunningham showing his ability to get above the rim as a point guard. This makes him special.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 5.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Here's Garnett. He's got 7. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
And it's blocked. Here's Arenas. And Ivy pulls it down.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Mack's shot is off.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Garnett. 10 points for him. Pass to Porzingis. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Up by 15. And we'll get the second quarter underway. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
On the front foot, really right off the tip. They've been ruthless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
Pass to Ivy. The 3 is up. Monty grabs a miss. And here's Gibson. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
You know, that was an excellent play right there, using his strength to power through contact.
And Charlotte. Making a change here. Charlotte trails by 18. Ivy with the ball. There's the triple. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
For 3, Smith. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Now here's Ivy. For 3. Charlotte, no good that time either.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Smith outside. Going inside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Jaden Ivey.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
It's his first trip to the line. And Charlotte making a change here. Smith hits them both. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. And here's Ivy from the arc. Caravan pulls it in. Releases. The quick look, no good that time.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Pass to Porter from downtown, and he buries his first look.
Porter in a comfortable place there. He likes the passes being on target, and he stays perfect in rhythm with that, Jay.
Gibson, no good. And so Monk will bring it up for Charlotte. It's a 16-point game. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. It's Monk on the wing. Takes a 3. Cole grabs the board. Gibson with it. Now guarded by Monk. There's a screen by Bull. Here's Baji. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Pass to Caravan. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Long range from the inbound. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged...
Out of the way!
Wow.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Tries it from the top of the key. Here's Cunningham. Charlotte, no good that time either. Here's the break. From behind the arc. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Yeah, you can't leave Murphy open from deep. He doubled his three-point attempts from year 1 to year 2. That's confidence.
From the arc. Knocks it down from distance. He has 6.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Arenas. Pass to Garnett. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Second team foul. Bobcat substitution. Number 8, Sista.
Here's Mack. Looking to end this cold spell. Deflected. And he gets it back. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Max got 6.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Bobcat substitution. Number 0, Malik.
Now Wembanyama. He's got 13. And Aaron Nesmith picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
For 3, Porzingis gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
High release point, and Porzingis' shot just really impossible to get to.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Sinks the tray. Ivy's got 6 here in the quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Pass to Porzingis from outside the arc. Out to the wing. This one for 3. Buries it from 3. He's got 11.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
The offensive rebound. Ivy outside. Connects from downtown.
And Ivy is scorching hot right now. He's making the D look helpless.
Jacks up a 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Pass to Wembanyama. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And here's Cunningham. Clock at 6. No good with the triple. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Arenas. Counted from distance. Arenas has got 5 now. Cunningham outside. Let's go with a 3. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Porzingis in the post. Oh, blocked. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
Now into the lineup for Charlotte. Nick Richards. Number 44.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Up by 16. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. Charlotte trails by 16. White on the wing. Cunningham outside. Pass to Mack. A deep 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. He's got 9.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And here's Porzingis, covered by Richards. Here's Garnett. Back to Porzingis. Look at KP, strong inside.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Some people call Porzingis a unicorn, and they're not wrong. His terrific stature and his shooting ability, that is a rare combination.
Here's Mack. Offensive rebound. 3-pointer. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Pass to Mack. 4-3. It's hauled in by Garnett.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And the basket is good.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that. With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Here's Arenas, and the layup is good. Arenas has got his third basket on the night right there.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Well, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Driving to the basket. It's deflected. And he's able to get it back. Pass to Mack. Here's Garnett. And he drops it in from the low post. Garnett's got 16 points now.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Charlotte's shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Arenas. 9 points in the game. Outside Porzingis. Drills it from deep. Porzingis has got 6 points in the quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Charlotte's shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first.
Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the strike.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. On defense, the visiting team. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
And here's Charlotte now. Here's Mack. 15 points in the game. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Gibson drives.
There was some serious muscle on that one.
Oh, and all kind of mean. He wanted the defense to feel that one. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
That one drops for him.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Charlotte. Here's Mack. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Mack's got 16 points here in the second half.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Oh, a nice shot by Gibson.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And here's Cunningham. He's got 10. And he gets the bucket.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
The 3, Smith hits the trifecta. Smith's got 5 now.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And it's Bull with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul. Bobcat substitution.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. Kept alive. Pass to Cunningham. Fires for 3. Max shot is off. The 3 is up. Fires from deep. And the 3-pointer goes. Max got 25 points in the game.
After doing nothing from beyond the arc in the first half, he has turned things around.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Bobcat substitution. Number 0.
1:46 left in the third. The 3, Smith sinks it from distance. Smith's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Knocks down the triple.
The answer, Jaden Ivey right back at you.
Smith outside. A minute 15 left in the third. Charlotte trails by 20. And here's Ivey from the arc. He can't get it to go.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Offline with a 3.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Caravan. 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Pass to Richards. Beyond the arc. Another shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Cunningham, close to 6'8". He's such a tough cover for bigger guys. How mobile he is. Love him attacking in this mindset.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
And Charlotte making a change here. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Ivey. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And that's how explosive Ivey can be, just detonating on the defense.
The 3, Smith. The shot won't fall. Ball stolen. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Delivering the blowout. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. Gibson with it. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
And that one misses. Ivy with the ball. Guarded by Smith. Outside Porter. The three ball. Bachi grabs a miss. Here's Gibson. Drops in the three. Gibson's got 12 points in just the second half.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The home team on D. And that one's good. Cunningham.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Oh, a nice shot by Gibson.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Ooh, stolen by Smith.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Gibson. Porter pulls it in. To halt the run. And White lays it in.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Here's Caravan. Sends it home from three-point land.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Charlotte. Offensive rebound. Pass to White. Fires from way outside. The shot no good.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
White missing again. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Here's Bachi from deep three-point land. And Ivy pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Bachi. And a miss there on the triple. Ooh, ripped away. From the corner. Knocked loose.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass. Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Out to the right wing. Bull down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. White can't hit.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
And that one's good. Bull.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Pass to Gibson. From deep three-point range. Porter pulls it in. Now here's White. Puts up a deep three. And it's White again missing. Gibson with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Gibson no good. Here's Charlotte. Fires away from way outside. And they'll get another chance.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Fires from way outside. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. Big rebound and a smart play to kick it right out. They want to use as much time as possible here.
Ivy outside. Fires away from way outside. Bull grabs the board. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Now Gibson. Spins. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. They get it back. Pass to Smith. Lets it go from deep. There's Cunningham with a 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Cunningham's got 6 here in the quarter.
And Kate Cunningham's confidence from there is growing with every shot.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Porter's shot is off. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. The 3. Kennedy's shot is good.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Charlotte, no good that time either. There's 25 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. The 3. Crawford, that one's good. 20 seconds left in the game. Here's Charlotte. Puts up a deep 3. Ivy's shot is off. And here's Johnson. From deep. And no good. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. And really, any win is a big win here in the postseason.
Yeah, every game counts now, and there's no second chances. So they must be pleased with the results.
Time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference playoffs.